Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new Let's Play. This is Draft Day Sports Pro Basketball 2023. Probably my favorite of all of the Wolverine games. This is the best pro basketball simulation game that is out there, hands down. Yeah, it's the best pro basketball video game there is, in my opinion. No questions asked. Yeah, with it being video one, guys, leave the video a like, subscribe, leave a comment, blah, 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 blah. You know how it goes. And I've screwed around with it a little bit, but we are literally going to load this league together. And I'm going to do it in sandbox mode. One of the issues I ran into last year with my Magic playthrough was that towards the end, I had to basically cheat in order to keep myself from being fired. And I don't do this to see if I can keep myself from being fired. I do it to just sort of build a team and see how it goes. So we're going to go in sandbox mode for that reason and that reason only. I don't want to get fired. So we are going to go with default rosters. I do have the real world mod and the photo pack mods loaded. I will link the descriptions to those below. But those are two must-haves if you want to play this game. Because obviously it's not licensed, so it doesn't have real names, real players, that sort of thing. But the mods fix that very, very easily. So we are going to name this the Kings YouTube, as we will be taking on the Sacramento Kings. That was the winner of the vote. Talking and typing at the same time doesn't always work. We'll just call the league championship the NBA championship. League settings. We're going to go on the 1 to 100 scale, and we're going to use dynamic. So the ratings will change based on how they do year to year. We have to uncheck the randomize owner characteristics button so that we don't get so that the mods work properly. We're going to stick with the current lottery styles. Trade restrictions, disable player interactions, those are all fine. Customized Pro League, everything, you can see all the right teams are in there now. Same thing with it's technically the G League, not the D League. So it's called NBA. I don't know, it's just called the G League. It's not called the Developmental Basketball Association anymore. I should know this given that do broadcasting for the Windy City Bulls, which is one of the teams in the league. Just put NBDL, it's fine. I don't care. I'm not super picky. Continue. So I went through and looked at the Kings have been around forever, right? They were the Rochester Royals back in the 50s. I mean, they've been around forever. So, they had Chris Webber and, Mitch Richmond played for them, and Scott Wedman going back into the 80s, and Oscar Robertson. But the player that we're going to go with is Peja Stojakovic. Let's see if I can spell his name correctly. I don't know how to spell it, so I'm just going to copy it. I'm not even going to pretend. Peja, I should know how to spell it. It's not a hard name to spell. But I don't want to waste my time dealing with it. There it is. Peja Stojakovic. One of the most... that guy could shoot. Peja could shoot. So let's find a picture. I don't have any idea what he looks like, so we're going to go with this one. And what do I want him wearing? He's going to be casual. Peja's going to be casual. Select the league, NBA, select the team, the Sacramento Kings. Philosophies, this hasn't changed at all. The next page, the skill settings has changed a little bit, and I kind of like it. I'll show it to you in a minute. But the higher you rate this option, the more you prefer a veteran team. We're going to drop that down a little bit. I like youngsters. We're going to play with some pace. We're going to play with some defensive intensity. Skill settings. Now, this is really cool. So you used to be able to have a max rating of, anywhere from 60 to 100, depending on what level you played the game at. Now you have skill ratings and you upgrade them. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go into my phone here real quick, and I am going to random 5 numbers, 1 through 100, with nothing below a 20 and nothing over an 80. So let's see what we get. Oh, no, not right off the bat. Just keep randoming until I get something with nothing under 20 and nothing over 80. Close. Had a couple that have been close. Oh, we got a 99 and an 89. An 11. Still going. Still going. Yeah, you guys can't see me, but I'm just sitting here reshuffling on my phone over and over again until I get something that is with nothing below 20 and nothing over 80. I almost had a good one. I had 260s, 270s, and then a 4. All right, there we go. I got 62, 50, 57, 75, and 59. So the neat thing about this is, first thing, so I'm going to put those numbers in here. So we're going to put 75 in here into player development because I want to be able to develop my players. So then I have a 62, and I want to put 62 in basketball IQ because your offensive knowledge and your defensive knowledge can't exceed your basketball IQ. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 62 and I'm going to put it here. Then we got a 59, which can go into basketball IQ. And then a 57, which I'll put into offensive knowledge. And then a 50, which can go into defensive knowledge. So you'll see when I sim to the next page, or when I get to the beginning, you'll see that these can be upgraded. I don't know how they upgrade or when they upgrade, but they upgrade. So like right now, neither my offensive nor my defensive knowledge can ever go past a 59. So I have to increase my basketball IQ before I can increase either of these. So let's go ahead and save and create the league. Give it a second. And this first episode is just going to be, like it normally is, just sort of an overview of the game and the team and that sort of thing. And I'll play my first month or so or whatever. Maybe we sim the first game or let because they've changed the 2D engine. Looks kind of cool now. So maybe we let the game play the first. Maybe we let it play the first game. But I haven't really dug into the lineup metrics and the minutes and that sort of thing, and that's something I want to take a look at. All right, we're done. All right, so we will log now into the game. Now the front page, you can see again, this is the mod that allows the pictures. I will load the links to those mods below. The photo mod is courtesy, I believe, of Slybell on the GM Games forums. And the Wolverine ones, I can't remember. It's the same guy makes them for every single game, and I feel bad that I can't remember his name, but I'll post it below. At any rate, main page looks pretty much the same as it always did. If we go to my office now, you can see I have the ability. I don't know what this means. I guess we'll find out as we go. We have the ability to upgrade skills. I'm not sure what this means either. If I click upgrade skills, let's increase our basketball IQ. Oh, negative points available. How do I have negative points? Huh. No points available. Okay. That's weird that it lets me just upgrade my it may not that may not be intentional. I don't know. It may not let me it might not it may not supposed to let me. That's horrible English, but I may not technically be allowed to do that, and it might be a bug. I'm not entirely sure because it looks like I could just go in there and upgrade anything. But yeah, everything else looks pretty similar. Team page, staff page. I don't know what these numbers are. Doesn't tell me. So here's our coaching staff. Mike Brown is the head coach. We don't have anybody who's particularly good at player development, which is an issue. We have some money for hire. Who's available? Stan Van Gundy and Jeff Van Gundy. Interesting. A lot of former NBA head coaches. Lionel Hollins, Luke Walton. Becky Harmon's available. 58 player development, yeah. That'll be something for the offseason. I don't want to make any huge changes now. So that page looks pretty much the same. Roster page looks exactly the same. Stats, obviously there are no stats yet. Contract page looks the same. Our big players, Fox, Sabonis, Harrison Barnes. I don't know if we want to keep him on. Kevin Huerter. He can shoot. Definitely has that outside shooting. Now they added dunk ability. Interesting. That's a lot of money for Kevin Huerter. Richaun Holmes. Malik Monk. Keegan Murray, the rookie. 3-star, 5-star. Looks pretty good. Davion Mitchell, Terrence Davis, Len Lyles, Chimezi Metu, Okpala, and Dellavedova. Depth chart. Okay, this looks exactly the same, which is fine. Strategy page looks the same. Insights, there are no insights yet. So yeah, most of this looks the same. Which is fine. Yeah, let's look at our roster. Let's go through our roster real quick. So it begins and ends with this man right here, De'Aaron Fox, 25 years old. He's got the attacker player type. Got a good shot. Mid-range shooting, inside shooting. His outside shot is okay. Clutch scoring they've added as well. That's a new one. Scoring, passing, yeah, I mean, he's going to have the ball in his hands pretty much all the time. He's locked up for long term, so be good to add some pieces to him. We already talked about Keegan Murray, Domantas Sabonis. Really good passer for a big man. More of an inside guy, but a double-double player, more than likely. Really good rebounding, good scoring. Yeah, so he'll be another nice piece locked up this year and next. Davion Mitchell, first-round pick. Last year, looks okay. Not great for a 24-year-old. Expect to see a little bit better development here, but yeah, 11 points per game a year ago. Kevin Huerter. Got him from Atlanta. Does it show? Oh, they've added relationships. Okay. They've added relationships, or they not added because they've had relationships in the past. Like when you talk to players during free agency, it tells you who they like and who they don't like, but it's got actual relationships in here now. But he's a shooter, 81% outside shooting. He can shoot, can't really do a whole lot else. Harrison Barnes, the veteran. God, he's only 30. Feels like he's been around forever, man. Again, pretty good shooter. Rebounding is okay. Expiring contract. Terrence Davis, 25 years old. Inside shooter. Again, not much else going on there. Malik Monk from Kentucky. He's got an outside shot. Be a pretty good sixth man type. Chimezi Metu, second-round pick at a USC. Really an inside guy. Not a particularly good rebounder. He's only 6'9", but good on the inside. Trey Lyles, 27, just depth. Opala, same thing. He's 23. He was a second-round pick. Not particularly good. Yeah, none of these guys. Dellavedova, good ball handler. I guess a decent backup point guard. I don't know. His best days are probably behind him. Richaun Holmes. This version of the game hates Richaun Holmes. Last year's version really liked him. But he's a bad rebounder, can shoot inside, signed long term. That's a contract we're probably going to look to move. And then Alex Len. So I think we're okay. And we have three positions that, I'm okay with. Small forward, point guard, and center. So we need another wing and we need another big, realistically. I mean, team isn't going to be particularly good. I think our starting rotation is probably Sabonis, Barnes, defensively, Monk, Sabonis, Barnes, Monk, Herter, or Murray and Fox, and then Herter comes off the bench. Maybe. There's a few it just gives you their size and stuff. All right. Yeah, I think maybe that's what we do. None of these players can go to the G League. Are we at the point where we can scout the draft? We are. So let's use our points here. What do we want to do? Play style. Floor range and ball action. Scout provide a letter grade and basic. We want that. And a deep dive. 1 to 5. Yeah, I think we go with that. Not worry about international for now. Let's advance. And check free agency as well and see if there's anything there. So I'm going to run this like I ran my Magic one last year, which was I would play a couple of months. I'd play a month or so offline, and then I would come back and I'd sim a couple of months because the sim engine's really quick. So sim a couple of months, play a month, sim a couple of months, play a month offline, sim a couple of months, that sort of thing. Do the off season all in one episode. Or I should say the postseason and the off season, depending on how long the postseason goes. If we're in it, we may sim a little bit slower. Got some NBA G League players. It's time for the draft. Yeah, we can't sign anybody yet. So inbox, I think it's just telling us it's time for the draft. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and sim the draft. 2023 draft class. Let's import that. I tried importing the draft league in my college football game, and it completely jacked up the pro game. So I had to start over. So I'm not crazy about doing that. But yeah, I think we set the lineups, set the matrix and stuff, let the game kind of sim opening night, and then we'll go from there. That'll be the end of the episode. I'll sim like a month offline or something. This week's going to be a little funky. I don't know what this week is going to hold in terms of recording for me. I have a medical procedure that I have to undergo on Tuesday. I'm fine. It's just one of those things you got to do when you get a little bit older. So that's going to put me out of commission Monday and Tuesday. It's currently Saturday when I'm recording this. Hopefully I'm feeling well enough to kind of get back at it Wednesday, but we will see. I might be down for most of the week. So I'm going to try to do try to do a bunch of recording today to kind of get me through the middle of the week. So, all right, let's go ahead and set our depth. So it wants to start Fox, Herter, Murray, Barnes, and Sabonis. Doesn't want Holmes to play at all. Let's do the set by minutes. I want Fox playing 38. I want Sabonis playing 36. I want Murray playing 32. Barnes to play 30 and Herter to play 30. Monk to play 24. Davion Mitchell to play 18. Metu to play 18. Generate them. I'm sure there's going to be stuff missing. Oh, there isn't. Look at that. Did I set it perfectly? Excuse me. Yeah, so you can see these little green dots at the bottom tell you if you set your lineups to, in fact, I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to switch Holmes and Lyles. Oops. I forgot there's a button I have to click. Where is it? Swap depth and minutes together. Lyles. I mean, Holmes, we're paying him money. He may as well play. So yeah, that's cool that it. Oh, it actually looks like it may have filled in the rest of the minutes with other players. Like I put in the minutes I wanted these guys to play, and then it looks like it plugged in the minutes for the rest of them. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's store that. Let's look. We should have the ability to look at. Oh, we got press conferences. What's that? Let's look at free agents first. What do we have? We don't have any money. I don't even know why I'm looking at free. Oh, LaMarcus Aldridge is there. Eric Bledsoe. Jaime Echenique. 6'11". Pretty good defensively. Boogie Cousins. Yeah, I don't. Daniel Oturu. I've called a game with him in it before. All right. Let's look at press conference. Whoa, okay. Peja, what kind of squad have you put together this season? We expect to hoist that trophy. We have a good group of guys, and I think you always plan on having a good year. Let's go with that. Oh, they didn't like that. Okay. I know it's a tough question. What do you think is the biggest area to address? Playing effort increases, attitude. Okay. How important is De'Aaron Fox? You appreciate. Okay. Good. So that's cool that we can I don't know how often we can do it, but that's pretty cool. All right. So let's go ahead and play daily draft. Oh, they've got like a fantasy. If you're fantasy on it, you will earn progress towards your next upgrade level for your player. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit. Like, this is like a daily thing. Progress towards the upgrade level for your player. Does that include me? Does that include me as the GM? That's really interesting that they put that in there. How do I select them? Anyway, all right, let's just sim ahead. Let's get through the first game. Clippers beat the Lakers. All right, here we go. We got the Suns on opening night. AI control. 2D gameplay. Fox, Herter, Murray, Barnes, Sabonis. They got Paul Booker, Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, and DeAndre Ayton. Whoa, that looks kind of new. Let's turn the sound off. That's way too slow. Backspace will always pause the game. Will it now? Timeout strategy, increase speed. Interesting. Where's the play-by-play? Oh, it's down here. Okay. We don't need to stop at every whistle. Okay, interesting. This looks like it's going to take forever. This is the fastest speed, huh? Yeah, we're probably not gonna sit through this whole game. We're still losing. Keegan Murray missed a jump shot. We're down 6-0 a minute into the game. We got a putback by Sabonis. It's 8-4. Phoenix hasn't missed a shot yet. I do like this. I do like the way the stat counter looks down here. Fox with his first bucket of the year. They hit another. They've scored 13 points in 2.5 minutes. Yeah, this is a slow sim. Even for the fastest speed, this is a really slow sim. They have the. I thought the real world mod should have changed this. That's okay. I'm more concerned about the team names and the players and stuff, so not really all that worried about it. All right, I'm done. I am done with this. So that's interesting the way that it looks. Let's go ahead and just sim it. All right, so we lose 121 to 113. Box score looks the same. So we get 17 from Barnes. De'Aaron Fox with a rough game. He fouls out. 6 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Ayton, 28 points and 19 rebounds for DeAndre Ayton. All right. I want to look at strategies. We're playing a pace and space. Let's go perimeter focus. Defensive strategies. We're going to switch. And yeah, I want to run with that for now. So we'll sim a couple of games here. How long have I been recording for? Probably about 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll sim a couple of games here. Oh, we have an injured player. Oh, it gives us notifications. Or is that just in general? Nope, he's probable. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. We will stick with the players that we have. And we win 126 to 119. So we do bounce back. Win at home. We scored 41 points in the fourth quarter. Our rookie Murray with 34 points and 8 rebounds. Sabonis 20 points, 18 boards. Fox 20 points, 9 assists. Only 1 of 8 from three-point land, but all 5 starters in double figures. Mitchell with 15 off the bench. Very, very nice. I don't see a Damian Lillard. Must be hurt. But that's episode 1, guys. That is episode 1. I'm going to go ahead and call it there. I will probably, it's October 21st, so we'll sim, excuse me, I think I'll probably sim just till like December 1st offline. And then when we come back and do next episode, we'll do probably right through the trade deadline, right? Right through the middle of February, go right through the trade deadline and try to get through season 1 here in like 3 or 4 episodes. So that's going to do it. If there's anything, guys, that you want to see from this episode or from this playthrough, let me know. As always, like I said, with this being the first video in the Let's Play, leave the video a like, subscribe, leave a comment, etc., etc., etc. And I will talk to everybody soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Bye-bye.